Namaskar and welcome to my channel Bharatiya Shiksha. In our last video we have done triangle, the chapter triangle we were doing, and today we will continue with the same very chapter. But today we are going to start with the exercise 7.4. So exercise 7.4, the first question that is given is that show that in a right angle triangle the hypotenuse is the longest side. Now one thing I just want to recapitulate is that if this is an isosceles triangle, okay, and if this side is equal to this side, then this angle will be equal to this angle, isn't it? That means side opposite to the equal angle opposite to the equal sides of a triangle are equal. Angle opposite to the equal sides of a triangle are equal. Now I take a triangle, okay, and this particular angle is greater than this particular angle, that means this is smaller. Then what will happen? This particular side will be smaller than this particular side. Then vice versa. Okay, here also vice versa. If these two are equal, then these two sides will be equal. If this is greater than this, then this will be greater than this. And if this is greater than this, then this will be greater than this. Okay, this particular part we have done previously. So today we will try to prove that in a right angle triangle the hypotenuse is the longest side. The hypotenuse is the longest side. This particular side is longest, you need to prove that. Okay, this is longest, you have to prove. Now, before starting with the solution, I just want to name the angles. Let this be angle 1, this be 2 and this be 3. Okay, so I will not write given required to prove all these things, that you can do it by yourself, okay, because we have done so many. Still required to prove, I just write it down here. So what will be required to prove? AC is the longest side. AC is the longest side. You can mention here hypotenuse. Hypotenuse AC is the longest side. Proof. In proof, what we will take? We will take this particular triangle ABC. Okay. Now you just check. Okay. In triangle ABC. Okay. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree by angle sum property. That is very much well known to you, isn't it? Okay. Now angle 1 is equal to how much? 90 degree. 2 plus 3 we don't know, we keep it as it is. 180 degree will remain 180 degree. So 90, if it goes that side, then how much it will be? Angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 90. If it comes this side, then 180 minus 90 is equal to 90 degree. That means 2 plus 3 can be right. Angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 1. Isn't it? Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 plus 3. Now, if angle 1 is equal to 2 plus 3, then what can we say? We can say that angle 1 is greater than angle 2, isn't it? As well as angle 1 is greater than angle 3. Okay? If angle 1 is greater than 2, if 1 is greater than 2, that means this particular side, if this is greater, then this will be greater than this, isn't it? If this particular angle is greater than this particular angle, then the opposite sides will also be what? This particular will be greater than this particular side. That means AC. Opposite of angle 1 is AC, is greater than opposite of angle 2 is, yes, BC. That means AC is greater than BC. Similarly, here AC will be greater than angle 3. Opposite of angle 3 is AB. So, AB. From this, what can we conclude? That out of the three sides, AC is the longest side. Therefore, what you will write? Therefore, AC is the longest side, or you can write hypotenuse AC is the longest side. So, till this much, I don't think you will have any kind of difficulty in understanding. So, note it down very quickly. Then we are going to move on to the next particular part. So, the next question that we have is sides AB and AC sides AB and AC. AB and AC is extended to point P and Q. Okay, respectively. Also, angle PBC. PBC is smaller than angle QCB. QCB, that means this is greater and this is smaller. Let me mark it as this as angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, and this is angle 4. Show that AC is greater than AB. You have to prove that this is greater. Sorry, AC is greater, isn't it? AC is greater. That means this particular part, AC is greater than this one is smaller. Okay, now given part you can easily mention it from the question that is given, isn't it? And required to prove, it is clearly mentioned that you have to write this, AC is greater than AB. Required to prove will be AC is greater than AB. So I start with the proof part. Okay, now what is given in this particular question? Angle PBC is smaller than angle QCB. Okay, that means angle PBC is equal to 1 smaller than angle 2 QCB. Now if I deduct them from 180 degree, both from 180 degree, angle 180 degree minus 1, angle 1, and 180 degree minus angle 2. 180 degree minus angle 1, 180 degree minus angle 2. Now if you see carefully, angle 2 is greater than angle 1, isn't it? Angle 2 is greater than angle 1 and we are subtracting 180, 180 from both. That means if I subtract more from 180, that means this was greater. I am mentioning here, this is greater and this is smaller. Okay, don't mention in the solution, I am just mentioning for your convenience. This is greater and this is smaller and we are subtracting both from 180 degree. That means the same quantity. That means if I am subtracting 180, if I am subtracting angle 2 from 180, a bigger number from 180, that means the result will be smaller than compared to this, isn't it? That means the answer, this particular equation, that is this particular expression that is given 180 degree minus angle 1, which is smaller than angle 2. एंगल 1 एंगल 2 से छोटा है, इसका मतलब अगर मैं 180 डिग्री से मैं माइनस करूं एंगल 2 को, which is greater than angle 1, that means the result will be smaller. Here it will be smaller and here it will be greater. Okay, so 180 degree minus 1, 180 degree minus 1, 180 degree minus 1, यहाँ से यहाँ तक 180 degree, isn't it? From here to here it is 180 degree. 180 degree minus 1 will be equal to angle 3. And this will be equal to angle 4. Now you see angle 3 is greater than 4. Angle 3 is greater than 4. That means what? AC. Side opposite to angle 3 is AC and side opposite to angle 4 is AB. Isn't it? AC is greater than AB. AC is greater than AB. Hence proved. Okay. So what will be the reason that you have to put here? What reason you will put here? There is a theorem which we have already seen. That particular theorem will be here. Now that particular part, which theorem you will put here, that I leave it up to you. You just go through your book, whatever is available with you. Go through your NCERT book and try to find out what reason will be appropriate to put here. Okay. So for the time being, you note it down. Then we will move on to the next particular part. So be quick. Now we come to the next part of the question. Let us see what is there. The figure is given and it is mentioned that angle B is smaller than angle A. Angle B is smaller than angle A. B is smaller. B is smaller than A. This is smaller. That means this is greater. B is smaller than A and angle C is smaller than D. C is smaller. This is smaller. That means this is greater. Okay. So show that AD is smaller than BC. AD is smaller. This is smaller. And this is greater. You have to prove. Okay. Given whatever is given in the question, it is clearly mentioned what is given in the question. Required to prove is also mentioned clearly. Then what we have to do, we will show the proof part directly. Proof. Now I will try to keep the things very simple. Okay. Angle B and angle A. Angle B is smaller than angle A given, isn't it? This is smaller than this. That means angle B. What is angle B? Measurement of angle B. Angle 2 is smaller than angle 1. So if 2 is smaller, then this particular part will be what? Smaller. That means AO is smaller than BO. Done? Mark it as 1. But before marking it as 1, you have to mention here. You have to mention here how this is applicable. Which particular theorem is there? There is a theorem called angle opposite to the larger side is larger. That means the smaller will be smaller and the larger will be larger. So till this much we have done. So here reason you just put it down by yourself. I am not putting it here. That much you will be able to do. I believe so. Okay. So next is what? Angle C is smaller than angle D. Angle C is smaller than angle D. What is angle C? Angle C is equal to angle 3 and angle D is equal to angle 4. That means what is opposite of 3? Opposite of 3 is OD and opposite of 4 is OC. Isn't it? Mark it as 2. So from here also you need to put the reason. It will be do. Same. Okay. So 1 plus 2 we get. 1 plus 2 we get what? We get AO plus OD is smaller than BO plus OC. Okay. AO plus OB. AO plus OD. AO plus OD is equal to AD. And BO plus OC is equal to BC. So what was given in the question? AD is smaller than BC, you need to prove. AD is smaller than BC, we have already proved. I hope you have understood till this much. So if you want, you can quickly note it down and then we are going to move on to the next particular part. So be quick. So the next question that we have with us is this. The figure that you can see in the board is quite similar and it is also available in your NCERT book. So what is the difference between this particular question and other question? The difference is that this particular question have come many a time in the final examination. This is very much important as far as class 9 is concerned and examinations are concerned. This particular question is one of the important question which has come many a times. So let us see what is there in this particular question. The question is not that difficult. It seems to be difficult, but the question is actually easy if you try to understand it wholeheartedly. So let us see. AB and CD are respectively smallest and longest side. This and this sides are given that this is smallest and this is longest of the quadrilateral ABCD. Okay. So if this is smallest and this is longest, other anything is not mentioned in the particular question. And what is given? ABCD is a quadrilateral. You need to show that this and this. Okay. Angle A is greater than angle C and angle B is greater than angle D. We have to prove that. So here, given what is given in the question, that you can mention it very easily, isn't it? Required to prove also you can mention it very easily. One thing that you need to mention is that construction. Okay. So construction, what we will construct? First, I will draw a line which joins A and C. Then I will join another line that joins B and D. I'll mark the angles as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, construction. Join. Join AC and BD respectively. Okay. Now proof. I'll try to solve it as simple as possible. You just try to understand what I am going to say. Now first we will take this particular triangle ABC. Okay. If we take this particular triangle, see, in triangle ABC, comma, what is given here? Greater. What is given here? Greater. So we will be using greater than symbol. In this particular triangle, this and this we will compare. BC will be what? Greater than AB. Yes or no? BC will be greater than AB. BC will be greater than AB. This is greater than this. Yes, this is smallest. Then automatically BC will be greater than AB. Why I am using greater than sign? Because here it is given greater, here it is given greater. It will become convenient for me if I take greater. If I take smaller, there is nothing wrong in that. But at last again we have to write one more step and convert it into greater than symbol. So we are taking greater than, and hence we have got what? BC is greater than AB. If BC is greater, that means what? Angle 1 will be greater than angle 3. Isn't it? Don't be confused. Okay? What is the reason? Yes, angle opposite to greater side is greater. Yes or no? That we have done already. So that particular part I leave it up to you. You will mention it in the solution. Now next, in triangle ABC or ACB, whatever you take. Okay. Again we will take greater than symbol. Which is greater? This is greater. DC is greater than AD. Okay. If DC is greater than AD, then what? DC. What is the opposite angle of DC? Opposite angle of DC is 2. Angle 2 is greater than angle 4. Do. Reason will be seen. Okay. Mark it as 1, mark it as 2. Adding 1 and 2 we get 1 plus 2 we get, what do we get? 1 plus 2, angle 1 plus angle 2 is greater than angle 3 plus angle 4. Angle 1 plus 2 is equal to what? Angle A. Angle A is greater than angle C. Okay, one part we have solved. Have you understood? Now we will move on to the next part. That means D and B, B and D. This particular part we will see. Till then, you just note it down to this much. Then we are going to move on to the next part. Okay. So next part I am just moving on. Next part triangle I will take ABCD. In triangle ABD, comma. This is smallest. Yes or no? That means this will be greater. I will be using greater than symbol. AD is greater than AB. Okay. If AD is greater than opposite 5. Angle 5 will be greater than opposite of AB is 7. Isn't it? Then in triangle, mark it as 3. In triangle BCD. Okay. What is given? This is greater. Yes or no? CD is greater. CD greater than BC. Okay. If CD is greater, that means what? Opposite of CD is what? Angle 6. And opposite of BC is what? Opposite of BC is angle 8. Okay. That means reason is best well known to you. I'm not going to put the reason here again and again. You will be putting by yourself. So adding 3 and 4 we get 3 plus 4 we get what? Angle 5 plus angle 6 is greater than angle 7 plus angle 8. Now 5 plus 6 is equal to what? Angle B. and 7 plus 8 is equal to what? Angle D. Isn't it? This we have proved, this also we have proved, both we have proved. That means we have got our desired answer. So hence proved. Okay, so note it down till this much. Then we are going to move on to the next particular part. I don't think you have found it difficult. Little bit complexity is there, but if you try to understand and put your little bit effort, it will be it will be clear to you. So do it. So let us see what do we have next with us. So the figure is drawn on the right hand side of the board. You can easily see, and the question here it is go. Here it goes, and the question here it goes. PR is greater than PQ. PR is greater than PQ. PR is greater than PQ. This is greater than this. Okay, that I have mentioned, smaller s. And PS bisect angle QPR. QPR. This PS bisect QPR. That means this is equal to this angle. Prove that angle PSR is greater than angle PSQ. PSR is greater than angle PSQ. PSR is greater than PSQ. Okay. Now, given required to prove, I leave it up to you. Proof part I will be writing. Given required to prove, it is very nicely mentioned in the question, so I don't think I have to mention it once again. So proof. Okay. So what is given? PR is greater than PQ. PR is greater than PQ. PR is greater than PQ. Okay, if PR is greater, that means what? Angle 1 will be greater than angle 2. This will be greater and this will be smaller, isn't it? So what is the theorem or what is the reason behind that? You will write it by your own. We have discussed again and again. So angle 1 is greater than angle 2. Angle 1 is greater than angle 2. Okay. Now 3 and 4 both are equal to one another, isn't it? So if I add angle 1 plus angle 3, it will be greater than angle 2 plus angle 3. There will be no change, isn't it? There will be no change. So what can I write? Angle 1 plus angle 3 is greater than angle 2 plus angle what? 4 I can write. Angle 3 is equal to angle 4, isn't it? Since angle 3 is equal to angle 4. How they are equal? Because PS is angle bisector. So 1 plus 3, if you see carefully, 1 plus 3 will be equal to what? Angle 6. And 2 plus 4, 2 plus 4 will be angle 5. Exterior angle property. Exterior angle property. Okay. So angle 6 is greater than angle 5. What is angle 6? Angle 6 is angle PSR is greater than angle SQ. Hence proved. So in a very simple and precise manner I have tried to solve this particular question. I hope you have liked the way I have shown, and I don't think you will be finding any difficulty in understanding the question or the solution that I have done. So you can note it down, and till today I would like to wrap up my today's class here itself. One question I have left it out for you all to try once. Then if I get again another time, I will be trying to show you the next particular question even. Till then, stay home, stay safe and do your work properly.